we're out here today at the Brooklyn Navy Yard. We're at NYCAP 3D, and we're going to look at this new toy Ivan got. It's called the XGrids Portal Cam. It's for Gaussian splats, and it's also got incorporated LiDAR, so you get actual good meshing. So come on inside, and we can check out all their cool equipment. They have these crazy photogrammetry rigs that they bring on site for movies and things like that. They actually have a couple of them. But we're here today to talk about Gaussian splats. So we're going to go over to Ivan, and Ivan's going to give us a walkthrough of the Portal Cam.
Welcome to New York Capture. This is our mascot, Presley. Integral part of our business. This is the XGrids Portal Cam. And we've been making splats for years, but we've been using cameras. And cameras work to make Gaussian splats, but you have to kind of mess around in different software to get them to work. And sometimes it's a little bit tricky just to make a splat look good. And this is the first piece of hardware that actually does that all in one. It connects to your iPhone or other smartphone, and it connects with an app, and it really is as simple as selecting where you're scanning, if it's indoor, outdoor, if it's dark. And you really just walk around with this sort of multi-lensed LiDAR sensor, and it miraculously captures the space.
So that has a LiDAR sensor too, so you're getting dimensionality and this, wow, that's
exactly,
really special.
Exactly. And that's why I think what sets this thing apart from doing splats is the LiDAR sensor, because you are getting real life dimensions and all that visual benefit of a splat that just looks so good from every angle. So it really just takes a splat and actually makes it something that's professional and useful.
And how long would it take you to do this studio here?
This space is it's a 1,000 square foot space, obviously filled to the brim with scanning equipment. Took me about less than 5 minutes to capture.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's even faster than even your other traditional scanners like the BLK or the RTC.
Yeah, I mean, strangely, with all this equipment, there is not a faster way to scan this space and portray it visually and pull measurements off of it. It might not be the most accurate, like the RTC 360 is going to be many-fold more accurate, but most times centimeter accuracy is enough.
So this you're getting millimeter or fraction of millimeters?
Yeah, this is millimeter accuracy over 120 meters, so pretty darn accurate. Same with the BLK 360, but slower. But even with this, in a space this large, I would have to do at least probably 6 setups, and each setup takes roughly 3 to 5 minutes. So it's going to take a lot longer. Processing the data is going to take a lot longer. The Portal Cam, it's super easy. It's one-click processing. So really, you just drop the data on your computer, and then it truly is, once you have it uploaded in the software, it's one click to process it. The RTC 360 is almost $100,000. The BLK 360 is $20,000. This for scanning, more objects, less environments is about, close to $40,000. This is $5,000. And it's kind of blowing my mind because this does something that honestly none of these scanners can do, which is scan a space as large as this so quickly and output data that is really remarkable in its accuracy and its color accuracy. I'm just going to demo how we get it going. So we take it out of the case here. I'm going to push out the tripod and take off this neoprene cover. The ergonomics are a little bit strange in that you're holding this sort of weird tripod handle, but honestly, you're not scanning for long enough for it to really matter. Overall, I give it a thumbs up. You can capture a large space. We've done spaces as big as like 8,000 square feet with it in about 20 minutes. But a smaller space like this, you can capture in less than 5 minutes. You might not be able to, read the fine print on the back of a soda bottle, but you are able to really get a great idea of the textures and the richness of surfaces and materials. Showing you a scan. I just got back from Vermont, and there's this lovely scan of just a walk we took down the driveway, and you can just see this incredible detail.
Oh my God! There's no way you'd ever get that with regular scanning or meshing or even point clouds. Just not do what this is doing.
Yeah, look at this tree in the distance. This is probably 500 meters away, and you're getting some perspective on that tree. And as we sort of go up the driveway, we just have incredible detail on the tree limbs as we look up. And there's some distortion. I mean, it's not like full CGI, but it's really just so convincing and really captures the moment. I will say, because it's kind of like a cyber birdhouse or something, but the quality of the build is quite good, and it really did work out of the box. And it's small, most importantly. I would say it's unusual and not unprecedented, the idea of having a camera that you hold by this tripod. I'd say it's like a very vloggy kind of way of thinking about things, but it is smart, and it does work. It also feels like kind of a strange way to hold a $5,000 camera, because if you're buying any off-the-shelf camera, it's going to be, you're going to have a handle. There's some ergonomics to it, so that's a little bit strange, but still, it does work well. Most importantly, the functionality is really good. It works out of the box, and it's able to do this kind of miraculous, 3D capture of spaces with great accuracy, quickly, and with software that works.